Guarantee you'll love the way they fit. They put a diamond gusset in the crotch where you need it most. Blue Diamond Gusset's got it, others don't.
We turn jeans inside out. Diamond Gusset jeans. Made in the USA with unparalleled quality. Our Defender motorcycle jeans combine gusset comfort with Kevlar protection, so you can ride all day with confidence. Order yours at gusset.com. Diamond Gusset jeans got it. Others don't.
You may be arrested and/or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones. I'm looking for people that have the wisdom to spot savings, opportunity, and recognize risk. Saving means to make money. The Cal-Ben Pure Soap Company can save you thousands of dollars and give you good old-fashioned real soaps that are triple concentrated and twice as good as what you're using now. Soaps made from vegetable and coconut oils that contain no useless dyes, perfumes, deodorants, or antibacterials. Your risk is the hundreds of hazardous toxic detergents that give you rashes, itching sores, and deteriorating clothing called lint. If you want something better, if you want something you've never had before, you have to do something you've never done before. Getting a free catalog is easy by calling 800-340-7091 or see Cal-Ben on the web at 5starsoap.com. Take charge of your health now by calling 800-340-7091 or see Cal-Ben on the web at 5starsoap.com.
Riders on the storm, riders on the storm, into this house we're born,
into this world we're thrown.
Into this world we're thrown.
Thank you for joining us. Gerald Celente is going to be our guest for the next 30 minutes. We had him on 2 days ago on the radio show. And now, of course, last night he joined us for InfoWars Nightly News that Rob Dew hosted and did a great job along with the crew producing. I was watching CNBC this morning, and the host who was anchoring it went to Cramer, Jim Cramer, and two other field reporters who were in the New York Stock Exchange. And the anchor host, I think they said his name was Jamie, I forget his last name, but this was on about 2-3 hours ago. He said on there, well, the markets are going down because of MF Global, not because of the bankruptcy, but because first we were told the money disappeared, 600 to 900 million. Now we're told that they found it, but now again, they won't say where it is. This looks like theft. And that's what is really driving down the markets and driving down speculation in commodities and other things. He said this is really a serious situation. Then he cuts to Cramer and he cuts to the other people, and they all say, well, this type of thing happens sometimes, and that's what happens when you're speculating or whatever. No, this was segregated accounts, and AP, Reuters, Bloomberg, Forbes, they've all reported this is unprecedented. That's why investors are freaking out and getting out of the market. That's why people don't trust banks. We've already had all these semi-runs on banks, people trying to take their money out of Bank of America, JP Morgan, Chase, Wells Fargo, and others, because they understand that. And some of the banks try to refuse to give you your money. You've seen the attempts to ratchet up all these fees. This is what the cashless society is about. They get to take your money and then not get in trouble. So as this broke earlier in the week, suddenly there was going to be judges involved, and they were going to get the money back. Well, now
MF Global and all the little companies it grabbed up, like the one that Salente's been doing trades through for more than 30 years, suddenly they were going to give the money back. Now they're saying, oh, we don't know where it is. And it's just a new situation where you don't get your money back. First it was you might get a little back, and then no, you'll get it all back. And now, sorry, it's gone. And the funny thing was, and I'm going to Gerald, is that about 5 minutes later, they go to break, and they come back with the host who's there anchoring, from the news desk. And he goes, actually, just to clarify things, I've researched all these rumors of the money being stolen, and they're just that. They're rumors. We can't confirm. So I just want to say that. So we know the money's gone, and he admitted it was a theft, and that's what's hurting the market. Then he comes back 5 minutes later and was chastised, I guess, behind the scenes in his earpiece or whatever. And it's like, actually, there's nothing to these rumors. He didn't say conspiracy theories. But, the money's gone, but that's just it. So joining us now is Trends Forecast researcher, Trends forecaster Gerald Celente, who had more than $100,000 taken that was in his account, his money, and he was going to take physical December delivery. And, of course, a lot of people had predicted that you'd see problems in December with delivery because a lot of these companies, they believe, don't have the physical gold. Gerald Celente, thank you for joining us. Give us the latest developments with your case, and then I want to get your take and your expert analysis and breakdown, along with Aaron Dykes, who also rides shotgun with us because I'm on the road. With Germany's secret plans to derail a British referendum on EU, they admit it's a total banker dictatorship, a Goldman Sachs coup, that's Time magazine, over Europe, but they say how great. Goldman will now manage Europe. They'll fix the problems when they literally piloted the problem with all their minions and all the finance positions, prime minister and president's positions, preparing for this takedown. On the way up, they made tens of trillions selling the derivatives garbage. Now they have the government agents they control sign on to those debts and then have the whore media, or prostitute as you call them, sell the public on it's your debt, it's your fault. And they're telling them, we're taking part of your pension funds, we're taking your money, we're raising your taxes. Sorry if you go out of business, it's our money, give it to us. So all Hades is literally breaking loose. Gerald Celente.
Yes, thank you, Alex. Let me first explain, because a lot of people don't seem to understand this. It is like having a layaway plan. You go to a store and you're going to buy something, but you don't have all the money yet. So you just keep adding money into it until you have enough money, and then you go pick it up. Now imagine that you go pick it up and you go to the place where the store was, and the store is no longer there. And you put all the money in. That's exactly what happened to me. I was building the account, having planned it out that I would take delivery this month, and kept putting money into my account, building my account until I had enough money. So all those morons out there that are saying what I'm doing, oh, you didn't believe in paper, this and that, you don't know what you're talking about. Number two, I just got off the phone with the broker. Here's the deal. People like myself that had money in the account and the position to pick up the gold, we're getting nothing, zero. Some people are getting 60 cents on their dollar. Now, here's the big lie. And those guys, I mean, anybody that watches CNBC and believes those little guys out there that are always, sucking up and bowing down to the money men, they should have their head examined. Because here's the deal. The CME Group, and this is a story that we broke with you last night. The CME Group is the exchange that handles all the derivatives and the commodities. That's the exchange, like the New York Stock Exchange handles stocks. The CME Group handles derivatives and commodities. Now, commodities isn't just speculation. Farmers use it. Airlines use it. Millions and millions of people use exchanges and businesses buying futures for delivery. Now, here is what the CEO of the CME Group, Terence Duffy, said last year. We picked this up after doing research. We pulled it up. This was at a press conference with the former Mayor Daley, who he called his great friend. No customer has ever lost a penny as a result of the clearing members defaulting through the CME group. That's number one, he said. Number two, and this is the most important part, since we are the guarantor of every transaction that happens in our markets, we have to guarantee the performance of each and every one of these contracts. To do this, we hold more than $100 billion of collateral to support the transactions that are being done on our markets. Okay, Terry boy, over there in Chicago with your good buddy Daly from the machine, where's the guarantee? I know how to read. I understand English. The CME is either a fraud, or this guy's a con, or he's a liar. You pick it. It's one of those three, because they're saying they guarantee it, and we haven't gotten our money, and they're saying it's only $700 million short. That's why the markets are falling apart. There is no guarantor. It's a lie, a con, or a fraud.
Gerald, this is news of which the magnitude, I don't even have words to describe. Let me ask you this question, and I think I know I'm going to know the answer, but you're on the inside of this now. And I want to go back over exactly what this broker creature was telling you. I want to break this down. If they're admitting that the markets are falling apart, especially the futures markets, because this is destroying confidence, if it's well known to even a layman like myself who just studies this as a novice, that if you've got money in your account and that it's yours and it says on the account that it is segregated, that is your money. To take that as total fraud. It's the equivalent of wire fraud, or basically bank robbery without a weapon. It's a serious felony. I mean, you can spend life in prison for this. So why over 650, 700, 900, we see different numbers. Let's just say it's 700 million. Why over 700 million with a company that has tens of millions of customers, tied into trillions in different forms of assets? Why would they endanger the entire structure at this juncture over 700, 900 million, whatever it really is, less than $1 billion? I think the answer is what you said 3 days ago here.
That's right. They don't have the product. They don't have the gold to deliver. And the same thing's going to happen with ETFs. This is a big fraud. This guy is shooting off his mouth saying that they're going to guarantee it, and they have $100 billion in collateral. $100 billion, and Terry boy, you can't come up with 700 million? So my belief is there's no money in there. My belief, this whole thing is one big scam. Pick up the papers. Look what's going on.
No, Gerald, that's it. This is bigger than Madoff. This is the beginning. There's no doubt, and that's why all of them on CNBC, when this got brought up, were scared to death like they were in front of a firing squad, Gerald. This is bigger than Madoff, and they now admit the money isn't there. That's why they said 3 days ago, oh, it's there. It's an accident. We'll give it back. Now they're saying, okay, the money isn't there. Just forget about it. You've talked to them, and they say, listen, Gerald, you want your 500,000 or whatever it is? I mean, you won't say it's over 100,000. You're not getting it. I mean, these people are.
You're right. You're not getting it. And the whole thing, how did they come up with this whole idea that they're going to take our money? They took the money out of our accounts and they put it with a trustee. Oh, yeah, trust that. Trustee. Who made this one up? As I said, what did the Lanskys get together with the Capones and we're giving it to this guy? I mean, they just make these rules up as they go along. And here's my big rub. Where's Corzine? Where is he, the guy that brought this company down? Oh, by the way, Alex, betting 40 to 1. That's right, putting down $1 and betting 40 on it. Who gets away with this? The only people that get away with it are the criminals that have connections to the White House and Wall Street.
And let's stop right there.
Corzine was up, by the way. He was up, as it goes, to be the next Treasury Secretary under Obama's new term.
Wow, let me inject this.
Any time. He's still, nobody's going after him. Why doesn't he go to jail until this thing is cleared up? Why don't they get his passport so he can't leave the country? Why isn't he doing a perp walk like you?